before me starting the title, I just wanted to know how many of you people are involved yourself in the fitness activity?
To a little bit extent, sir.
To
some extent.
Yeah, some extent. Okay, fine. Why I'm asking you is that I'm just talking on fitness. So you should be fit enough to sit for 1.5 hours in this session also. That's the reason I just asked the, the question, how many of you are involved yourself in the fitness activity? Okay, fine. So you might be having I think there are many participants over there, which are in other side. Okay, can I just get some feedback from yourself, one of you? What is your routine related to fitness? Either you are participating in the morning time or you are participating in the evening time. Any one of you participants can just go through, that is, can just give me the feedback. Yeah, dear participants. Hello.
Sir, usually yoga in the morning and exercises in the evening, I would prefer.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yoga in the morning and exercise in the evening. Okay, fine. Any other participant? I just wanted to know, like related to fitness, you are participating either in the morning or evening.
Sir, I take up a walk in the morning.
Good.
And a walk in the evening.
Okay.
In the weekends, I go to Zumba classes and.
Very good, very good, very good, very good. So with this feedback from your side, let me not waste the time. I'll just move on to the fitness. What do we mean by fitness? So fitness is a multi-dimensional status of being. We can classify this into three. That is fitness can be classified into three status. That is physical fitness, psychological fitness, and intellectual fitness. So under physical fitness, we have got two aspects, that is health related physical fitness and skill related physical fitness. We'll just move on to the next slide. Yeah, fine. So what do you mean by physical fitness? Physical fitness is a body's ability to function effectively and efficiently, which have at least 11 different components, each of which contribute to the total quality of life. I'll just come to what are the 11 different components of physical fitness. And as you know, the statement which I just told you, physical fitness is the body's ability to function effectively. And as you know that we are participating in different activities from morning till evening, and different movements are taking place. If different movements to take place, actually we should be physically fit enough to go with those movements. So some of you might be sitting before the computer, some of you might be standing in front of the students in the class. Some there are different occupations where they participate in different movements of their body, for which the physical fitness is a major for their activities to be done. And I'll just move on to the next one. I'm just giving a brief introduction, then I'll just move on to the next. So what do you mean by intellectual fitness? It is related to the mind ability. It is again we say it's a functioning of effectiveness during that whatever the activities that you do and how mind is that is coordinating with them. We speak regarding intellectual fitness. And psychological fitness, again it means emotional ability to function effectively and efficiently in every condition of the activity. So whatever the activities that you do, it is the status of before, it is the status of during, and it is the status after. How mind plays an important role in the ability of an emotional ability of an individual. Next. Now I'll just come that is with briefly to related to physical fitness. We say that physical fitness is a body's ability to function effectively and efficiently. I just told you. And physical fitness is a multi-dimensional status of being. Again, I just repeated. And we say that it is a state of being that consists of at least 5 health-related and 6 skill-related physical fitness components, each of which contribute to the total quality of life. So, for the total quality of life, we got 11 components of physical fitness, which is divided into health related and skill related. So what is this? We'll just come to know again. Physical fitness is associated with a person's ability to work effectively, enjoy leisure time, be healthy, rest hypokinetic diseases, and meet emergency situations. So as you know that physical fitness is associated with that is person's ability to work effectively, and I just underline here, enjoy leisure time. So what do you mean by enjoy leisure time? Any one of you participants? Yeah, dear participants, I just want the feedback. What do you mean by enjoy leisure time?
Giving time for oneself.
Yeah, good. Any other participant?
Do what you like the most.
Good. Okay, fine. So with this feedback, so whenever if you are physically fit, then only you'll be taking to what you call leisurely. That is enjoy. You will go going for a, what you call enjoying the leisure time. So that's what I mean to say. And be healthy. That's the reason you are participating in physical activity. And hypokinetic diseases you can just avoid, and any emergencies which you can prepare yourself. But is being physically fit, you can take up any emergency situation, task, and you can come out successfully. So it is related to, but difference from health and wellness, of course, we know that. And so these are health related physical fitness. I just told you 5 components of health related physical fitness, which number 1, we just discussed here regarding body composition. What do you mean by body composition under health related physical fitness? It is relative percentage of muscles, fat, bone, and other tissues that comprises the body. A fit person has a relatively low but not too low percentage of body fat. So what I mean to say is that relative percentage of muscle. What do you mean by relative percentage of muscle? Here, whatever the activities that you do, the relative muscles should be activated. In the sense, sometimes you might be activating more of your muscles, sometimes for certain skills you should activate less. So relatively percentage of muscles activation is more important, for which you are taking the physical fitness activity. For that, muscles is more important, the body fat is more important, the bone weight is again more important, and other tissue that comprises of the body. So for all this muscle, fat, bone, and tissues, these are the things which are comprising for the that is body composition. So we can say a fit person has relatively low. Of course, normally why you are participating, why most of them are participating in the physical fitness program? Why? Because they wanted to reduce, that is relative, that is they want to reduce a low fat and too low. And again, I just wanted to here highlight too low fat percentage and high low fat percentage. It is too much. That is what I mean to say is that if you got too fat, too much fat, so again you have to indulge yourself in that is physical activities more, and too low again it is dangerous for that is living. So that's the reason we say body fat, that is fatness is optimal, body fat that is fatness is more important. So these are the components which muscles, fat, and bone. And I just wanted to again bring it to a kind note that bone, how this bone is supporting. Of course, participating in the physical activity, the bones will be developed. And if your bones are not developed and your party and any of the activities that you want to do, it will be difficult for you. Next, I'll just move on to the cardiovascular fitness. This is one type that is another health related physical fitness where it speaks regarding the ability of an heart and muscles to utilize fuel to allow sustainable, that is sustained exercises. A fit person can persist in physical activities for relative longer period without undue stress. So what I mean to say here is that ability of the heart, it speaks. So that's the reason to keep your heart in a good condition and proper condition, we are participating in the physical activity. And optimal fuel to allow sustain, that is whenever you are doing the exercise, you are doing exercises, why? So that your fuel, that is blood fuels can be activated, which when it gets activated, your cardiovascular fitness is being attained. So here a fit person can that is your whoever if you are participating in a physical activity, your cardio fitness is being taken care of, for which your physical activities can be prolonged. That is, it depends upon the individual ability. So what I mean to say is that physical activity for relatively longer period without undue. So you can see that the fit person, they sit from morning till evening in the computer because they are fit and their cardio fitness is cardiovascular fitness is good. That's the reason they are able to what you call continue for a longer duration. And you can say like there are various occupations where from morning till evening they are activated. Why? Because since the cardiovascular fitness is good, that's the reason they are able to do the activities from morning till evening. And the third health related fitness is regarding muscular endurance. So here we just say that the ability of a muscular to repeatedly, that is exert themselves. A fit person can repeat movement for a longer period without undue fatigue. So here I just wanted to bring to your kind notice that earlier I just told you body composition is important and cardio fitness is also important. And now we just come to muscular endurance, where participating in physical activity, your muscular endurance can be taken care of and your repeated activities can be prolonged for a longer duration without facing any fatigue over there. That's the reason you can see the pictures which has been posted over there. They are participating in different activities. Why? Because they are keeping their muscular endurance in a proper manner by participating themselves in a physical activity. So I'll just move on to the next one, that is regarding flexibility, which is again more important. So the range of motion available in a joint, it is affected by muscular length, joint structure, and other factors. So here, whenever we wanted to stretch, whenever we are doing some activities, so we should have ultimately an optimal flexibility level so that whatever the activities that you're doing, you can do it comfortably. So this is flexibility is related to the joint, that is range of motion, which speaks regarding the more you participate in the physical activity and you keep yourself flexible, wherein which when you are flexible enough, so joints are being mobilized in henceforth your flexibility is good, and henceforth further your health related will be taken care of. Other, I would just like to bring to kind notice that strength, which is again more important. Other that is body of composition, cardiovascular, muscular endurance, flexibility. Apart from that, strength is again more important, because here I would like to bring it a kind notice the ability of the muscles to exert an external force or to lift a heavy weight. A fit person can do work or play that involves exerting force such as lifting or controlling one's own body weight. So at least you should have strength to lift your own body weight, which is more important. Why? Because sitting requires some amount of strength, standing requires some amount of strength, walking, jumping, climbing. So these are certain strength which is more required. And for a nature of your physical nature of your activities, where the fitness, the level of fitness plays an important, where whatever the activities that you do for the particular activity, the strength is more important. So that's the reason what I mean to say is that these 5 components, that is body composition, cardiovascular fitness, muscular endurance, flexibility, and strength, which plays an important role in health of an individual. Now I'll just move on to the next one, that is skill related physical fitness, where whatever the skill that you do, where agility is counting, the ability to repeatedly or accurately change the direction of the movement of the entire body in space. That is, I just gave some of the sports example over here. So ability is that is ability to repeat it, that is repeatedly and accurately changing the direction of the movement. So what I mean to say here is that when you're walking, suddenly you have to change the direction. So when you're jumping, suddenly you have to change the direction. When you're running, suddenly you have to change the direction. So morning till evening, whatever the activities that you are doing, suppose take for example, you are riding a bike. Again, further pushing a bike requires certain agility over there. So repeatedly participating in the fitness activity, so yeah, agility will be taken care of. So in turn, your that is accurately changing it will help you for changing the direction at any emergency or the demand that is required. The other one is that skill related physical fitness, which relate to power, the ability to transfer energy into force at a fast rate. So that is power is nothing but at a stretch, the amount of power the body is being generated. It is only through participating in the physical activity, your power, the self body power can be increased. So whenever you are suddenly the situation may be demanding, you require more power to do with a fraction of second. So it is that juncture where you should yourself participate in the physical activity. So naturally the body, you can have develop the power so that it can meet any emergencies. The other one is that balance, which is again more important. That is maintenance of equilibrium while stationary or while moving. So here you're riding a bike, sitting before the computer, taking the class, walking, running, jogging, or any other from morning till evening, whatever the activities that you take part, where certain amount of physical fitness is more important, where the amount of physical fitness that you participate, naturally you will be attaining the body, that is balance in your body. Take for example, you're riding the bike. When you're riding the bike, again, you have to ride the bike, and if you are physically fit, only then you can balance the bike. Likewise, you're running or you're jumping. So after jumping, maybe you may be losing a balance. So for getting back the stability at a faster rate, you have to participate in the physical fitness. Otherwise, without participating in the physical fitness, it will be finding very difficult for you to balance in different situations of your walk of your life. Then I'll just move on to the third one, that is fourth one, which is reaction time, which is again more important. The time between stimulation and that is a beginning of a reaction to that stimulation. Here, I would like to bring it to a kind notice that reaction time, how fast you react to it. Suppose take for example, yes, of course, students are asking question in the classes, how fast you react to them, which plays more important, because participating in the physical activity, your intellectual knowledge has been felt, where in which the reaction time immediately you can readily you can spontaneously you can just react to that whatever the questions or any other movement which is more demand in its nature. The other one is coordination, which is more important in the skill related physical fitness of an individual. That is ability to use a sense with the body parts to perform motor tasks smoothly and accurately. Here I would like to bring it a kind notice that does use the sense with the body parts, means in different occasion, when your right hand has to move, when your left hand has to move, and what is the coordination between the hands and the legs are the different parts of the body segments. So that is more important. You can coordinate preferably when you participate in the skill related physical fitness. Naturally, if we participate in regular physical activities, a coordination of this can be taken care of, where without the coordination, you will find it very difficult to move from one place to another or in any part of the movement from morning till evening. The lastly, that is the speed and energy, again, endurance that plays an important role. It speaks regarding the ability to perform a movement in a short period of time with a longer distance. So whatever the activities that you do, where with a short period of time, it is a more output we are expecting. That is only possible only when you participate in a physical fitness activities, wherein which your speed also will be attained and even your endurance also will be attained. Take for example, in a different industrial sectors where they require more, that is in a short period, they require more outcome. That will be provided only with more of participating themselves in the physical activity. That's the reason most of the multinational companies, they give the infrastructure facilities where they can participate in the different physical activities. Participating in the physical activity in turn will help you to improve your speed and endurance, where the output of the industries can be attained. So that's all about what you call a skill related and health related physical fitness, which 11 components. I just wanted to bring some light on it. Next, we'll just move on to the health. What do you mean by health? So here, World Health Organization, they say that it is health as a being more than freedom from illness, disease, and diabetic conditioning. So in recent years, public health experts have identified wellness as a sense of well-being and quality of life. What do you mean by sense of well-being? Here I would like to bring a kind of information that self well-being is physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, that is morally, all sorts of well-being is included.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಬೋದು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊತೇವೆ
That's
ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್
the reason we can attain the quality of life. Whenever we participate in all multi
ಫಿಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ
activities, the
ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ
quality of life can be.
ನನಗೆ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ.
So what do you mean by wellness here? It reflects to the positive total outcome on life is essential to wellness and each of the wellness dimensions. So there are different outlooks of dimensions where all the angles, it could be physical, mental, emotional, social, morally, all the wellness, that is on all the angles, all the dimensions, if you are well, so naturally you can attain the wellness, then your life will be in a positive attitude. A well person is satisfied in his work, is spiritually fulfilled, enjoying leisure time, is physically fit and socially involved, and has a positive emotional mental outlook. Here I would like to bring the kind information that who is a well person? A well person means if he is participating in the physical activity, naturally physical fitness will be attained, mental, emotional, mental, social stability, all this thing will be attained. When if he is having a balanced status of life, naturally whatever work he wants to do, suppose he wants to enjoy the leisure life, so he'll be enjoying it. And if he's that is physically, if he is fit, naturally again his wellness will be taken care of, and his sociability also will be taken care of, and his positive emotional mental outlook also will be taken care of. So participating is a physical, that is physical activity, all dimension of wellness is being taken care of. Take for example, you are going outing along with your students, along with your family outside. He wanted to enjoy the leisure time. Yes, of course, you are what you call, you are going along with your family over there. There you wanted to take up what you call walking or boating or any swimming activities or any jogging activities or any trekking activities or anything for that matter. So if you are participating in the physical activity, you have all dimensions of wellness have been taken care of. Naturally, you are along with your family also, and in turn, you if you are in along with your kid also, you can their wellness will be more satisfied in the nature of work, whatever that you attain. For example, IT/BT company, that is employees, they participate in a different, that is weekly and weekend program, they charge themselves, and they are what you call well. Why they participate in the, that is weekend program in the physical activities? Because they wanted to what you call sit before the computer for a longer duration. That's the reason, and the wellness has been attained, and more outcome they can take it, and they can take the challenges also more accurately. So this person is happier and fulfilled. Like a person who's well enough, he is more happy and is more fulfilled. Why? Because why he is happy? Because he has participated in the physical activity, and participating in the physical activities, naturally all the dimensions of wellness is been taken care of. Take for example, maybe if whatever the task that is been taken from an industry or any other sectors, so he is able to complete the nature of work in time. Why is he able to complete the work in time? Because of the wellness that he has fulfilled. And other one is that many experts believe that the positive tool outlook is a key to wellness. As I told, I wanted to bring it a kind notice here is that positive total outlook is a key for the wellness. Whenever there is a challenges which you are facing, and you should have a positive outlook, so that is a key for your wellness. So here I would just bring it, what is the relation between these two, that is health and wellness, which is a combination of spiritual, intellectual, emotional, physical, and social. I'll just explain one by one. So here, health and wellness are individual in its nature. Each individual is different from all others. Why I would like to bring it a kind of information here is that each individual is different. As you know that the fingers in our hand, 5 fingers we are having, all are not that is uniform. They are different in their nature. That's the reason health and wellness status of an individual are different in their natures. So if we want to attain the fullness optimal outcome, we have to participate in the activities. So health and wellness depends on each person's individual characteristics. Of course, it depends upon the character of the various person that you indulge yourself or come together or associate together. Because health and wellness, like for example, take an example. When you're going for morning walk, so you are attaining the health morning when you're participating in the morning, that is fitness activity. You would like the company who you like the more. And if you have the company who is good and who can cooperate with you and we can enjoy with them, so you just try to choose those persons for which, and your character also will be built over there. That is depends on each person's individual character. So wellness and health and wellness depends upon more of the characters of an individual. If suppose if you are having any bad individual characters person, naturally your wellness and health will be affected. That's what I mean to say here. So normally you choose a partner and choose a person whom you like more, so that naturally your health and wellness will be taken care of. Making that is comparison to other people on specific individual characteristics may produce a feeling of inadequacy that deducts one's that is a profile of total health and wellness. So whatever that is making comparison to other people. So naturally, if you find a person more fit than you, you start comparing your fitness with the person with the other. So naturally, if you find yourself bit weak, then the other person, you try to improve that. So you find yourself that produce that a feeling of inadequacy, means you find that your health and your wellness status is bit less. That's the reason you just wanted to increase that and improve that. So you just participate in the wellness and that is health aspects. So each of us has that is personal limitations and personal strength. Focusing on strength and learning to accountability net, that is weakness, are essential key to optimal health and wellness. So what I like here, I just wanted to bring it a kind notice is that personal limitations. Of course, all cannot spend equal time for what you call physical fitness. So you got personal limitations. You might be having different what you call job responsibilities or different nature of challenges where in which you may not be having time. So, but you should make sure that time has been pulled and according to your limitations, you participate. So naturally, your health and wellness will be taken care of, and your personal strength also can be increased over there. So what is that is the dimensions of health and wellness are physical, emotional, intellectual, social, and spiritual. Let me explain one by one what I mean by emotional health. A person with emotional health is free from emotional, mental illness, or that is deliberately conditions such as clinical depressions and possessions. Emotional wellness, the goal for the nation health refers to mental rather than emotional health and wellness. In this, so here I just wanted to bring the kind notice that emotional health here, it is free from emotional mental illness. So whenever you participate in the physical activities and you mingle and you get associated with the different environmental situations and conditions and like-minded people, your emotional status is being taken care of, and you can whatever that is in different challenging situations, you can tackle the emotional health aspects. Emotional, that's the reason I just spoke regarding the emotional health. Now, emotional wellness, it is nothing but it is a person's ability to cope with the daily circumstances, like the different challenges you'll be facing in a day-to-day routine activities. Only when is fit enough and is when is fit enough, the ability means whatever the challenges that he is facing day-to-day life, he can face it in a challenging manner and deal with the personal feelings in a positive, that is optimistic and constructive manner. So emotional wellness, that is he will be that is participating himself in different occasion and situation and associating with the different people. He will be acquainted and he'll got more knowledge And in turn, he can construct himself in a different, how he is supposed to behave and how he is supposed to arrange himself to make himself that emotional wellness. Intellectual health, it speaks regarding the person with intellectual that is free from illness. So yes, of course, it speaks regarding the brain and other system that allows learning. A person with intellectual health also possesses intellectual wellness. And health, when his intellectual health is taken care of, that will be taken care of only when he is physically fit enough. So intellectual wellness, again, it speaks regarding the intellectual wellness is a person's ability to learn and to use information to enhance the quality of daily living and optimal functioning. So it speaks regarding the how he is spending the quality of life, quality of living in a functioning manner, which is more important. A person with the intellectual wellness is generally characterized as informed as opposed, that is ignorant. Means where which all the situation, if he finds that if it is not good, so naturally he will, what you call, he will lose interest in that particular area. So that's the reason when he is participating in the activities, so he gains more knowledge. Gaining more knowledge will help him to that intellectual wellness will be taken care of, where his day-to-day routine activities can be taken care of. So physical health, a person with physical health is free from illness. Again, it is only illness that is affect the physiological system, the body, such as heart and nervous system, etc. So various participating in the physical activities will take care of the physical, that is physiological systems, such as like taking care of his heart, nervous system, digestive system, respiratory system, whatever it is. So these are the things which he can participate, and his health aspect can be taken care of. And wellness of physical is that person ability to function effectively in meeting the dimension of the day to work. So if you're physical, sitting for longer, walking for a longer, running for a longer, or any activities from morning till evening, physically fit, then he'll be in a wellness status to take up any routine activities. Social health, a person with social is free from illness or condition that severely limit functioning in a society, including antisocial the pathologies. Here, a person with that is social health is free. Only thing when he is participating and associating the different, as you know that society requires a person who can mingle everyone with everyone and who can social animal participates in everyone, means along with everyone. So likewise, when he'll be social health, that is participating himself in a different situation with the different associated people, his social health will be taken care of. So and he'll what you call, he'll find it very free. So likewise, next one is social wellness. It speaks regarding the person ability to successfully interact with other. If you have health, social health, then you can participate wellness. That is other with interact with other peoples and establish meaningful relationship with the enhancing the quality of life. And of course, if is that is if he's got a good company and is associated more people and that is in indulging himself in associating with the that is different sectors of people, what happened, that is social wellness will be taken care of. A person with social wellness is generally characterized as involved as an opposed to loneliness. Means if he's not getting adjusted to the society or associated himself with the society, naturally he'll feel loneliness where his life status will be ruined. So here I would just like to bring to a kind information. There are certain priorities where healthy lifestyle can be taken care of. That is, firstly, I would just bring it to a notice the behavior that affects the life of all people. So, behavior, as you all know, that it's a psychological character, that is behavior. Behavior plays an important role. As I know that if in the office environmental situation, you should be in a position that is you should have a better behavior manner so that you can interact yourself with the associated people, and in different sectors and different industrial requirement, your behavior plays an important role wherein which your healthy lifestyle can be taken care of. because behavior is a more wanted or required hours in the association situations where a behavior plays an important role for healthy lifestyle. Secondly, a lifestyle in which large number of people can make improvement. So your lifestyle is more wanted by others, like your healthy lifestyle will be will be a role model to other people, where your healthy lifestyle can be taken care of, and you can, that is, people make improvement, and in turn the whatever the requirement situation can be tackled and handled. Finally, that is, change in this behavior can make a dramatic improvement in individual as well as in public health. So if you are having a good health, naturally that will help you, that will help for the public health also. As you know that a family is there wherein which if all the individuals in the family are having a good health and good life, that is lifestyle activities, naturally that will be in turn will help the other family, in turn it will help the society, in turn the public health will be taken care of. Some of the factors other that is influential for a good health, wellness, and physical activities are avoiding destructive habits. So here the destructive habits are certain times where there are situations where you might be getting distracted. So when you get distracted in that situations, you should know how to get away with the destructive situations. Like you have to avoid yourself in the destructive situation. Take for example, if some what you call office environment, if any distraction is taking place. So you should see that if you cannot indulge yourself, if you cannot solve those things, you should try to avoid all those situations. That's the reason what I mean to say is that destructive habits you have to avoid. Take for example, there are such situations where it will be when you're working, the destructive habits, what you call, there'll be too much of distractions. But though there is a distraction, you should see that those destructive what you call causing situations are being taken care of, and you avoid all the situations, so that your health and wellness and physical activity, that is fitness, can be taken care of. The other situation is that avoiding good safety habits. So whenever you are having a good safety habits, naturally that will help you to what you call health and wellness fitness activities will be taken care of. Take for example, good safety habits. What do you mean by that? Going morning yourself for a walk, or cycling, or walking, or jogging, or any other activities that you, and that is participating yourself in yoga or any other situations like fitness programs. So these are certain that is adopting good safety as that is habits, where you can participating in those activities, your health and wellness and physical activities can be taken care of. And other one is that good personal health habits. So if you're having a good health habit, that is take for example morning, that is getting yourself that is and going for a walk or going for any other activity, that is physical activity. These are certain good physical that is health habits, where if you cultivate these things, naturally your fitness and wellness activities, that is fitness wellness level, can be taken care of. And these are certain things which I would like to bring to your notice. So what is the benefit? The benefit to that is why you want this physical fitness and wellness. So the benefit is to enjoy from participating in a regular fitness and wellness program. So only if you are physically fit and you can enjoy participating in a regular fitness activities and wellness programs are many, because there are many programs from morning till evening, or in a week, or in a month you can participate. So naturally, only when you are fit enough, you can participate in those activities. The greatest benefit of all is that physical fit, that the fit people who lead a positive lifestyle have a healthier and better quality of life. So who is a fitter person who leads a quality of life, that is quality of life and healthier life? It is only a person who participates himself in the physical activities. Naturally, he leads a healthier life and he leads a quality, that is better quality of life. So participating in the physical activities, naturally your quality and healthier life will be taken care of. These people live life to its fullest and have fewer healthy problems that is then in inactive individuals who are indulged in negative lifestyle. So negative lifestyle is nothing but sometimes the situation what you find that you yourself you are not participating in healthy lifestyle. That what I mean to say here, people live that is a life to its fullest. Who lives to a fullest life is a person who is healthier and who is fit enough and wellness is attained, and he will be living for a longer life. For fewer life is a person who himself indulge in the negative lifestyle. Suppose bad company, bad companion, bad habits. So all this thing leads to the negative lifestyle of an individual. That's the reason whenever you are spending time, you see that your time that you spend is along with the person whom you like. So compare that is a compelling that is list of the benefit to be rapidly through participating in a fit and wellness program is a challenge, but the following. So here, what I mean to say is that wellness program is a challenging job. So because there are different situations where you have to you will have the challenges. Take for example, morning you have to get up earlier. It's a challenging, and in the winter season it is too cold. Again, getting up early morning it's a challenging. Pulling out in that is a time for a fitness, again it is a challenging. Weekend pulling time, weekend pulling out for the fitness time, again it's a challenge. And because of overload and work schedule, so you may not getting the time. So these are certain challenges which you will be facing, where in which you should keep all this thing in mind and make sure that some amount of time has been kept for the fitness and wellness of your individual. Here, benefit of fitness and wellness here, I would like to bring here, improve and strengthen the cardiovascular. So participating in the physical fitness activities, wellness is being attained, that is strengthening, improve and strengthen the cardiovascular system. So how much amount of work or physical activities you are participating, your cardiorespiratory system will be taken care of. Otherwise, if you don't participate yourself in the physical activity, your cardiorespiratory system, that is weakness of the heart, will be taken care of, where the functioning of heart will be reduced, and functioning of heart is reduced. Naturally, your work, you will be suffering in the workplace, as well as the output of your individual will also be suffered. That's the reason I mean to say that if you participate in the physical activities, the benefit is that you strengthen your cardiovascular system. So naturally, you take for example, that is a person with a bulky muscle mass. So naturally, he finds it very difficult when it is hard to be function. That's the reason he has to participate in more physical activities so that the circulation and the cardiorespiratory system can be taken care of, so that he can lead a better life. Promote better muscular tone, the muscular strength and endurance. So participating in the physical activities, your muscle tone is being taken care of. It means doing any sort of movement or muscle involved activities or movement, that will be toned. If you tone it regularly, the sense participate it regularly, naturally your muscles can be toned, strength can be attained, and endurance also can be attained. So make sure that you are participating in regularly, where your muscle tone, toneness and strengthen and endurance also can be taken care of. Then improve muscle flexibility, enhance athletic performance. So your muscle flexibility also will be improved. Naturally, your performance also can be taken care of. Take example, household activities you are indulged. So naturally, if you improve your muscle activity, so naturally your flexibility will be increased, and your muscle, your household activities also can be, you can do it in a proper manner. Help maintain recommended body weight. You take, that is participating in the physical fitness activities, that is you can also maintain the recommended body weight. As you know that when your body mass is more, like take example, a fat is that is fat, amount of fat is more in a body. So you know that that is the knowledge, you have to reduce the your body fat. Naturally, you have to participate in the activities. So participating in the physical activities, it will help you to retain your body weight, optimal body weight can be retained. That's what I mean to say here. Help preserve, that is lean body mass. And participating and awareness of this, what you call the physical activities. So that will help you to attain the lean body mass. So lean body mass will help you for whatever the activities that you're doing. That is your body will be cooperating, and it also will be in a position to take any load which is being exercised. Increasing, that is resting metabolic rate. Next, improve the body ability to use fat during physical activities. So participating in the physical activities help the ability to use the fat. Means different activities are that is involving yourself in the exercises that will reduce the fat. In turn, you can participate in the different activities comfortably from morning till evening or any sort of activities. So participating in the physical activities improves posture and physical appearances. As you know that posture plays an important role. Maintaining a posture also is important because the nature of activities that you're doing requires the good posture, which it could be standing, or it could be sitting, or it could be walking, or it could be jogging, or any sort of activities that you're doing. So amount of that is posture plays an important role, and physical appearance is also more important. Suppose take for example, if you're having a bulky nature of a body, that will not be what you call the appearances more important, where you if you are not in reducing your body fat, your appearances sometimes when you are that is been called for anywhere, your appearance, personal appearance takes an important role over there. That's only that will be taken care of when you participate in the physical activity. So participating again in physical activity, functioning of the immune system. So this immune system, you might be having a awareness regarding COVID situation, where most of them got awareness regarding what is this immune system, since their immune system is less, and they were coming out of the house and they were participating in the different physical activities that is to improve their immune system. So participating in the physical activity, a immune system functioning also can be increased, and that also can be taken care of. And the next is lower the risk of chronic disease and illness. So participate in regular physical activities that will help you to reduce the diseases. So less physical activity, more diseases, more activities, less diseases. This is the concept which I like to bring to kind information, such as that is cardiovascular disease and that is cancer. All this thing can be started. That is, you have to have the awareness in the beginning itself. That is, participate in various activities, physical activities that will help you to reduce the diseases. If you don't, that is take for example, nowadays students are getting more addicted to the mobile, where they are inactiveness. This inactivity leads to the diseases and many illnesses that arises. So again, participating in that is physical activity decreases the mortality rate from chronic diseases, that is thin the blood, so that it doesn't clot or rapidly, thereby that is decreasing the risk for coronary heart diseases. Like participating yourself in the regular and routine activities, your blood flow can be taken care of. So blood flow normally keep flowing in a normal rate. So your heart is being taken care of, where in turn your life will be in a proper manner. So help the body manage chronic, that is more effectively, that is prevent or delay the development of high blood pressure and lower blood pressure in people with hypokinesis, that is hypertensions. Help prevent and control diabetics. Help achieve peak bone mass in young order, that is adult, and maintain that is bone mass later in life, thereby decreases risk of here. Help active peak bone, that is achieve peak bone mass in young adult itself. How can you maintain this? Is when we neglect ourselves participating in the physical activity in the younger ages, naturally the bone masses will not be developed. When the bone masses do not develop in the later stage, you will be finding the problem when you are at the old age. Means your body, that is your muscle mass, will not support you, so that your bone muscle mass will not support you to do any of the activities in the future age. That's the reason at the younger age itself, you should make, because nowadays the students, when they're getting addicted to various whenever they are that is moving from one place to another, they all, if they are depending upon the that is a more that is a motorbikes or whatever it is, mode of transportation, all this thing. So that due to that sedentary lifestyle, that inactiveness to the exercise, that is exercise leads to that is a less bone mass development. Due to this less more bone mass development, at the later stage, they find it very difficult to lead the life. So it helps the people sleep better. Of course, when you participate in the activity, your work nature is been taken care of, and you get a very good, better sleep. You suppose you just think an example, why you are not getting a better sleep? Why you are being disturbed? Since you participating in the physical activity, you are not participating in the physical activity. Naturally, the various system does not support you. When the various system does not support you, output is less. When the output is less, and the stress being developed, when the stress that been developed, tension is being created, and naturally you don't get a better sleep, and you get a disturbed sleep. If that gets continued, that gets followed up in during courses, naturally you'll find it very difficult in the later stage. That's the reason you have to participate. You'll get a better sleep, which is more important. That's the reason most of the sports person, they get a better sleep. Why? Because the reason is that they spend more time in the physical activity. Naturally, the lifestyle is more good. So help prevent chronic back pain. Of course, participating in the activities that will keep all your body, that is a body structure in a proper manner. So this health, that is the preventing of the back pain also can be reduced. So it also reduces the tension and helps in that coping with the lifestyle. So participating yourself in the regular routine activities, you will have the tensionless work culture, where in which your lifestyle will be taken care of and the stresses will be reduced. So raises level of energy and job productivity. Means whenever you are participating in the activities, it reduces raises the level of energy. When energy level is being raised, naturally the productivity level also will be raised, which is more demanded by the ITBT companies and all other industrial sectors also, which they are depending on this. Extend longevity and slow the aging process. So participating, since you are participating in regular routine activities, your longevity has been increased, and the slow the aging process will be decreased. Promote psychological well-being through better moral self-image and self-esteem. So regularly participating, all this thing is being taken care of. That is, your self-image will be increased, self-esteem is being increased, and you'll have a better moral life also. Reduce feeling and depression and anxiety. So participating in the regular activities, that is depression, level of depression will be reduced, and your anxiety also will be reduced. So that is only possible only when you participate in the regular activity. So motivates a person towards a positive lifestyle changes, that is and speed recovery time following physical exertion. So, what is this speeds recovery time following physical exertion? Means whenever you are having tiredness, so that time your recovery will be taken care of. So speed recovery following injury and disease, like when recovery will be that is increased at a faster rate when you are anytime, like if you are being injured or if you are having any sort of diseases. So participating in regular activities, that will reduce the injury, and that is also reduces the diseases. So regulates and improve overall body functions. So regularly participating in the activities that improves the overall body functioning, that will improves your overall body functioning. Take for example, that's the reason, as I told you, that participating, that is you're associating with a good company and participating along with them, and overall your body functioning will be taken care of for them. Help maintain independent living, especially in older adult. So participating in the activity, and you're spending yourself in the activity that will help you. That is, since you are participating your individual living, and especially in the older times, certain times you have to lead individual, where since you have participated, you will have courageous to lead a life individually. Enhance quality of life. Of course, people feel better and live a healthier and happier life. So since you are participating, your quality of life is improved. See, when a quality of life is improved, you feel better and you feel happier also. Psychological fitness. Here I am not be able to discuss in detail and just move bit faster. The concept of physical, that is psychological fitness, which includes mental and emotional well-being, healthier thinking, and that is effective self-management. A person mental fitness indicates that ability to think clearly and to make decision effectively and efficiently. So what is the benefit of physical fitness is that it that is emotional regularity can be taken care of. That is a better ability to manage emotions, including anger, frustration, and sadnesses. All this can be taken care of. Stress management can be taken care of. That is effective coping mechanism to handle stress and pressure that can be taken care of. Positive self-image, increase self-worth and confidence in one's ability can be taken care of. Then improve social skills, that is enhancing ability to build and maintain healthy relationship that can be taken care of. Cognitive functioning, that is better focus and concentration, memory and decision making you can take care of. Reduce system, that is mental illness, that is potential and systems of depression, anxiety and other mental health conditions can be taken care of. In total, that is increasing life situation, that is feeling and more content and fulfill with one's self, that also can be taken care of. Intellectual fitness, as I told you in the beginning, it is a cognitive fitness, as it is called, involves a combination of physical and cognitive training. Your brain is trained to stay fit and healthier with the help of physical exercise, which utilizes your intellectual power. So overall, that is a benefit of illness fitness is nothing but it increases the mental flexibility and it increases excess, that is exercise, that is hand and eye coordination can be taken care of. Accelerates healing, means faster rate healing will be taken care of. Mental situations can be stimulation can be taken care of. That is improved mood also will be there. Increases emotional and physical health, decreases risk of that is fall, and social engagement can be taken care of, and improve cognitive functions. So these are certain what you call intellectual fitness, which is more important.